Happening today, the jury's journey to a verdict in the Delphi murders trial continues after yesterday's opening statements. We've heard from the family who spoke in the courtroom. We also received a new ruling from Judge Fran Gull on the composite sketches that we've all been looking at for years. And the proceedings continue this morning. Fox 59's Russ McQuaid is live at the courthouse right now. Russ, bring our viewers up to speed so far, not only in the courtroom, but also, I guess, the mood that Judge Gull has set, including outside the courtroom.
Yeah, well, good morning, Zach. We are back here in Delphi this morning. I'm going to step out of the way for a minute, and my photographer, Chad Epler, will push in. Take a look at that. That is a minuscule crowd. Yesterday, there were probably some 40 people standing up there at this hour. Now there is just a handful, which either would indicate the fact that there is waning interest, or a lot of people who were social media posters decided that the thrill is gone. However, we did sit through opening statements yesterday, which laid out the strategies from both sides, and that indicated from the prosecution side that Richard Allen is a bridge guy and that he stalked and killed Abby Williams and Libby German in February 2017. The defense went on for nearly an hour and laid out a whole theory based on cell phone tracking data and some other eyewitness accounts that perhaps these young girls were abducted by someone else, driven away from the scene, then brought back some 12 hours later and their bodies deposited along the banks of the river. Judge Fran Gull told us during a on-the-record briefing Thursday afternoon, in so many words, anybody who knows me, I run a tight ship, and also I don't brook fools easily, and we found that out on Friday morning when she permanently booted at least 4 people from covering the trial. And then 2 of those, one of those was a photographer for our network, the other was an AP photographer, because they shot pictures and video of a secluded area where the jurors come in. So she has made it clear that she is going to provide or settle for any disruptions of her orders or inside in the courtroom, and that is how the case proceeded. We heard the opening statements yesterday, and then during the afternoon we heard some testimony from Libby's family about that day in 2017 when Libby and Abby were dropped off at the bridge, and then the family's frantic and fruitless searches later that day and into the next morning to find the missing girls.
Russ, it hasn't taken long for some new information that we've never heard before to be sort of revealed or released in the courtroom here. I mean, how eye-opening, for those of us who've been covering this for years, how eye-opening could this be just in the next 2 or 3 days or so?
Well, the one that came out, it was in Fort Wayne during jury selection this week, which was revealed for the first time that Abby was found with a strand of unidentified hair in her hand at the scene where the bodies were discovered. And then, of course, it came out a little bit later yesterday during the opening statements where Defense Attorney Andrew Baldwin revealed, yes, there was a strand there, but it was from a member of the Libby German family. They did that through DNA tracing, but they've never sufficiently nailed it down all the way. I don't think that's going to make much difference, except for the fact that it indicates, which is one of the positions of the defense team, that this has been a sloppy investigation from the start, because he asked the question yesterday, how does it take state troopers 7.5 years to figure out whose strand of hair that is? Now, I'm willing to bet that strand of hair comes back to Libby, which would show that the girls were physically touching each other or intertwined with each other or hugging each other as this event was happening. I think that's what that is. However, it's also an indication, as Baldwin said, there was FBI and state police infighting here. There's been other evidence that has been lost and misplaced, notes we will never see again. So I think what they're trying to do is you plant the doubt, reasonable doubt, the seed of reasonable doubt in this jury. And for the defense, Richard Allen does not necessarily have to be found not guilty to determine that this is a success. If the defense can get 1 juror out of 12 to say, I'm not going to vote to convict this guy, it's a hung jury, and you live to fight another day.
This trial, of course, including Saturday proceedings, and those get underway here just in the next couple hours. And Russ, will be checking in with you in about an hour from now with a look ahead and your expectations for today. Appreciate you checking in this morning.
All right.